Yeah. Hey guys, this is Chef Silly here attending tonight, and I'm gonna be showing you how to cook gourmet meals. And no pun intended. No, but seriously, guys, I got this new Lone Star build that I want to show you how to make. It's pretty fun, something different. I also got something coming out soon, which is gonna be a ACR build, right? Using the assault rifle class. It's pretty fun too. I got a manhunt with that as well. So just, keep the notification bell so you can see when I put that build out as well. So I'm going to show you some clips and then I'll show you the build afterwards.
Everybody get a nade ready? Bye, bitch!
Oh, grenade again?
Booster on me. That nigga ran. Behind us? Oh, that yellow jacket's wearing Deadeye, bro. It's that yellow jacket, bro. The wannabe top road killers that had to boost and still suck ass. What's up, bitch? Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die, bro.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Bro, we should have been inside that room the whole time, bro. Oh, you killed him with a punch! I saw that! Holy fuck! Oh no, bro. How you gonna get cooked like that?
Here's a make it for you.
I got you, Trauma. You running that pulse, I'll run a skip.
If you want to clear your manhunt, reach the indicated location.
Manhunt again! Manhunt again! That's the third one on me, bro!
Behind you, behind you.
These niggas really emoting on me, bro. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Pop up! What's up, bitch?
Here's a make it.
Don't fucking dare start getting fucking pissy with me.
Take out the turrets. My skills are glitched, I can't drop my box. Yeah, there is. I'll fuck him up when he does.
Look at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking idiots.
I'm glad that worked for you.
How'd that work for you, bro? Bye, bitch! Get back, let's get back again, make them push in. Ah, bitch, it wasn't worth it. Look at you, bro. Pussy. That yellow jacket is the fucking... Oh, there you go, you fucking pussy-ass multi-grouper, bro. How's that boosting helping you right now, bitch?
Watch out, they got a freaking flame
They're
turret.
complaining about fighting a full team when they're a fucking multi-grouper. That sucks, nigga.
Okay, we lost our healer. We gotta go, man. Try to pick him up. Try to pick him up. I'm suppressing him.
Let's see if I can't bleed one more. You know, hallway, just melt everybody.
The contaminated area.
Silly, I'm coming up on you.
Don't worry about me. You get out of here.
Oh, I'm not even rogue, bro.
Oh. Look at that.
I know what your game is, yeah? You just want to get all...
Non-rogue buddies.
No,
No
chef.
good, yeah.
I know I was.
Oh, fuck me.
No,
Oh, fuck
I
me.
swear to God,
Fuck
that's
off.
not true.
Oh shit.
Didn't work for you the first time.
I wish people would get off the fucking checkpoint.
You thought you were slick.
I came back.
Yeah, you came back.
Watch it, silly. Watch it, silly.
That dude has Fred.
You alright?
But they ain't doing shit right here.
Watch this. Watch this.
If you want to clear your manhunt, reach the coordinates I'm sending you.
Yeah, I got him. Oh, dude, that's key.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
What'd he say? You guys got a group?
We got a what?
Watch your back.
Yeah, that dude's back out.
What guy?
You down. You down.
Dude,
I
you're
don't see
stupid.
no.
That was dumb. Oh, Juan Julio.
I'm done. You. Fuck off out of here.
80%. My box is 80%. Gone.
Look at that. Oh my god.
We all pushed up, dog. He on the floor? He on the floor?
Did you just disrupt me, bro? No.
You do seriously surprise me. Thank you, Chef. I was hoping you'd see that. I mean, I'd give it all I got. Give you 110.
You surprise me to how shit you are.
I'm down.
Wow. Should have died, yeah.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Did it make it for you, Capo?
Attention. I got it. Another agent is currently claiming proximate supply drop. All we have left is the shield, yeah. Confirm.
Get out! You're not good enough. Piss off.
He on the floor.
I got one down. They disrupted. Pop the boxes. Go. Pull back. Go back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back.
Yeah, they're picking that dude up. They're picking him up.
Yeah.
Back. Back up. Back up. Got AIs in here.
He's down.
Running back, nigga.
Go to the indicated location and man on to clear your manhunt.
Box is down.
Alright, let's go, Capo.
Heal down. Heal. He on the floor. He on the floor. Silly. He on the floor.
Alright. Oh, I gotta come back in.
Let him through the door or something.
You sure?
Yo, throw Nate spam in there.
I got
Dude, I can't fit everybody through.
He did.
He on the floor. Silly. Back up. Back up.
He did.
I got another one down.
Right, so I gotta heal him.
Nate spam that corner.
He on the floor.
Can't get out the door.
Don't fucking dare! Missy, come here, you fat mouth little stupid bitch.
Extract that? Huh? Can I see your permit? Let me see. Let me check the list, Capo. No, I don't see
Donkey!
on the list. Looks like you're gonna be facing some consequences.
Oh my god, dude.
You can't tell me that build isn't broken, man.
He's still behind you, silly. He's still behind you.
I know.
But he doesn't have nothing else.
I know. I'm about to smoke
done.
him right now. I know, man.
He's done. Which way? Talk to me, Sully.
Keep going. We're going towards. We're gonna go underground. Follow Capo.
Still continuing.
Of course, right here. He's dead.
Down there.
He's dead.
Got AIs behind us, guys.
Y'all take care of the AIs. Put the box down if you can.
Not yet.
Let's get out of here, dude. We can buy some time.
Red line's about to go down.
I'm gonna start trying.
Yeah, I'm getting cooked.
Right here.
I'm gonna start trying to kill these NPCs.
Hostiles detected below street.
Group up.
Capo, where you going, bro?
I'm just gonna try to clear these NPCs out so we can clip this shit off. Bro, let's go over here and get them.
Let's hit him.
Right
Let's hit
down
him.
here.
Let's hit
Right
him.
here. They have to fight the NPCs behind us, and we got all this shit. They have to hit the straightaway to get us.
Group up. Silly. Heal right here, silly. Heal.
Silly.
Heal up.
Push back. Oh. Push back in here.
They following you.
Push back in here, man. They're gonna get cooked by the ads. By the time they come in here, they already wasted like 5 medkits.
That's what I'm saying. Let's do it in the middle, because they have to deal with
Yeah,
the
we
pit.
should have done it
They
in the
clear the
middle.
pit out
All right,
once.
y'all ready? Well then, y'all ready to go over there?
Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it now,
clear
'cause
to
they're
the right.
I have no medkits left. Just let you know.
Oh, see, they have to clear for us right
They're
now.
clearing it for us.
Good. In a moment, let's just wait. Let's get our. Hopefully.
You know
I
what?
can
This
get-
is a good spot, because there's only 2 ways to come in
You
here.
got striker.
Yep.
And you getting beamed by people.
Alright, y'all watch my right. Make sure no one comes through those double doors. Try to cook these
I'm
guys.
about to start hitting.
Let me move my box up, guys. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop my box.
Oh, these guys come. Okay.
My box is down.
Yeah, see, look, all those dudes are having to fuck with the NPCs.
He's dead.
Don't kill it. Don't.
Don't kill him. I just killed him.
They popped the blue. They're using the ads for the alpha group.
He's dead.
Shit.
Took you off.
Back up, silly. Back up a little bit.
Alright.
One fucking NPC.
That motherfucker was fucking with you, huh?
Fucking sniper bitch.
What? Use your money.
Rogue status no longer active.
Told you, man. Well, I hope you enjoyed those video clips. Now we're here and onto the build. So, to start off with, I want to let everybody know Lone Star can be ran any which way you want. There are there's different ways to run it, but I'm gonna let you know that honestly, I don't think it really matters, because if you really think about it, Lone Star is the only build that can do more than 100% damage to targets out of cover, or to just people in general. You can do more than 100% damage with this build. It's the only build that does more than 100% damage. It does more damage than a Banshee does. That's how OP and powerful Lone Star is. Let me explain. So first off, you have the 6-piece Lone Star, right? You're like, how can you do more than 100% damage? Well, think about it. You have 8% LMG damage, right? Plus 12% LMG damage with the 5-piece. So that's already 20% damage. Then you go to the 6-piece. When your Berserker is procced, you get up to 30%. Look at that. Weapon damage and rate of fire, right? Fire rate is increased 30%. Not only is your damage increased, but your rate of fire is increased, right? Right there. 20, right there. 8, 12, that's 20. Plus 30, 50% damage, right there. Just 50% damage. Well, with the big Alejandro, right, you can stack up to another 50% right here. Every bullet fired at an enemy from cover increases weapon damage by 0.5% up to 50%. That means you can stack up to 50% damage with this weapon, right? So on top of 50% with your Berserker, right, you can get another 50% once you hit all, once you land all your shots. And unlike Striker, even if you miss, you can still stack up to 50, even by missing shots. So you can get all the way to 50, right? And you can just keep spraying. So that's pretty OP, right? You're already at 100% damage. Berserker, plus you get your 50 secs, that's 100% damage. But let's not forget, the light machine gun, one of its talents is 22% damage to targets out of cover. That's another 22%. So on top of 100% damage that you're already doing, you're doing another 22%. That's already 122%. Let's not forget the talents that you roll on your gun, right? Let's say you had prepared, right? Prepared, 122 plus 15, that gives you like, what? Let me see. I'm going to do that on a calculator right now. 122 plus 15, 137% damage. 137% damage that you could do to a player. That's the only build that I know that can do that. Let's see, watch. This weapon has prepared on it. Let's say I were to stack up. Whee. Oh, did I miss my shots? Hold on. Okay. Guys, I'm doing more than 40k damage to players with only 6,000 firearms. 6,500 firearms. And I'm doing 40k damage plus. So you can only imagine the crit when I'm in cover. Right? Banshee, look, Banshee can't even do much damage because Banshee only relies to damage out of cover. Right? So even if a Banshee were to run up to me, they're not doing all that damage. Even if they were, I have a fire turret. Anybody who runs up next to me is going to get burned. So that's why I like to use the fire turret. Because when people get really close, I have the fire turret right next to me. And they don't really realize it. And by the time they get close, they start burning. And that gives me enough time to pull back and to readjust my player, as for the cover to cover shooter. On top of that, right? So on top of 137% damage. Let's say you had Unforgiving and Prepared. If you had those two talents, right, and the target's really far away, and this freaking Deadeye is beaming you, right? Let's say a Deadeye hits you, right, and you're already at your last health segment, right? Unforgiving and Prepared. If you were to have Unforgiving and Prepared, let's go ahead and total that, plus 25, 162% damage. Right? And we all know Deadeye. Deadeye is super squishy. So if you were having it out with a Deadeye, as soon as you were to land 5 shots with your weapon, he'd probably be smoked. Imagine that. This is the only build that I know that could do that much damage to a player. 162% damage. Now, is that always going to be the case? No, you're not always going to be at 162% damage. But for the most part, you're going to be a little bit over 100% damage all the time. Because for sure, you're going to have people running up to you doing stupid stuff. Overall, this is how I run my build. If you want to know the way I run it, this is how I run it. For sure, you got to make sure stability, because I tried it without the stability and it doesn't work that well. For me, I have potato aim. I have really, really bad aim. But overall, if I put stability, it really helped, and I was able to really start shredding players once I had stability on it. And make sure that your mods, whatever mods you can put on it, make sure it has stability on it. For my gloves, obviously rolled into firearms, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and LMG damage. Oh yeah, wait, did I forget to add that? Did I forget to add 12% damage from the gloves? Oh, yes I did. So let's say 162% damage plus 12. 162 plus 12. Oh, 174% damage, guys. 174%. That's where I forgot. Yeah, 174%. That is stupid, ridiculous. And then let's not forget, if someone posts out for you, gosh dang. And imagine, yo, 174%. Let's just say, right, 174%, and you had a sentry build on your team, and they were to mark a player with 3 dots. That would give another 15% damage. You'd already be at 199% damage increase. That's how stupid crazy it is. Now, I really think that Lone Star is a really good PvE build. If you were to have Lone Star and Sentry together, you could really do some damage really quickly. So that's something to really think about, to have that fire team set up. Sentry and Lone Star are very OP in PvE. For PvP, I don't know. That's something that I might need to try. To play distant kind of way. Anyways, overall, I'm going on a tangent. I run 4% critical hit chance on my holster. I run health and stamina on my knee pads. I got 4% critical hit chance and stamina on my mask. And 6% enemy armor damage and firearms with health. For the mods, stamina mods with health. Right here, stamina mod with health. Stamina mod with health. And stamina mod with health. With first aid heals. First aid self heals. With the weapons, I run one with prepared and deadly. The other one with destructive and deadly. People say, hey, destructive doesn't work in PvP. It does slightly, but only a little bit. We're talking about like few points, a few bullet points. We're talking about, like, let's say if you have 9,000 firearms, you could do up to 200 bullet damage more per bullet. Or if you're at 4,000 firearms, you would do 100%. It would be 100 bullet damage per bullet. That's the difference. It's not a big difference, but it is equated to your firearms. Other than that, mine's even, so it's probably somewhere in between the 100 something range. But overall, it still helps. It still helps, and because it brings your bullet damage slightly higher, that means your crit damage is going to be slightly higher, because everything is based off your crit damage. So that's why I run destructive and deadly. If I could, I would run accurate and deadly. If I could get those two big Alejandros with accurate and deadly, I would run it. As for my mods on my weapons, I run a 11% rate of fire, because on top of the 30% from Berserker, now I'm at 11.10%, which brings it to 41% rate of fire. That's how fast that thing is shooting. And it's already at 1,000 RPM. So you can only imagine, if you were to do the math, it'd be 40 to add to the RPMs, you'd be at 41% to the 1,000. And that's how fast the rate of fire is. It's really fast. I got 19% critical hit damage with stability, optimal range, just so then I can, proc that prepared. So that's why I run optimal range. And then right here, I have a 20% critical hit damage mod with 3% critical hit chance and 2.5 stability. Obviously, this is a legacy item. You will not find these mods anymore. that is something. This is a level 32 SR7 suppressor, so very rare. You won't find them, but that's not really giving me the edge. I think what's really giving me the edge is the rate of fire and just Lone Star in general. Yeah, I run crit damage, crit chance, rate of fire, crit chance on this one, and 19% critical hit damage with stability and critical hit chance. So I run stability wherever I can get it, which kind of helps, which puts my character at 20% and almost at 100% critical hit damage. So 20% critical hit chance, almost 100% critical hit damage, and my stability is at 23%, and that's with my destructive deadly on my other weapon. I'm at 27% critical hit chance, 84% critical hit damage, and 23% stability. Overall, it's a good amount of damage. That's what I'm telling you. It really doesn't matter how you run it. Lone Star is just OP, guys. So really, whenever you start making Lone Star, do it however you want. Alright guys, I'm out. Oh, wait, before I forget, I'm sure some of y'all want to know my talents. I use Adrenaline, Combat Medic because I usually run with a team, Wildfire for my fire turret, and Headshot. Headshot a hostile to have 50% chance of not consuming the bullet. So, as I'd like to show you here, I could go on for a good long time. Look at that. I mean, obviously you're not doing headshots, but it does help extend the life of it in case, let's say someone's over there and I'm just shooting. I'm getting an extra bullet at least every now and then. You know, you could run, some people, instead of using one is none, you could run steady hands, which reduces the recoil by 25%, but it's only for 10 seconds. You know, so I don't know which one's better. On the move, it's not good to have because obviously you're always in cover and you're not really moving all the time. Or you can do tactical advance, you know, that might help, but it doesn't last that long. So honestly, I think, you know, for me, what's better is one is none. If you're going to go solo, I recommend doing the critical save instead of the combat medic. But other than that, that's how I run it. Alright guys,